Here are the 8 worst bits of guitar advice you are likely to hear as a new guitar player. Make sure you stay to the end because the last one is a cracker. First up, you must play the acoustic guitar first. I love the acoustic guitar, I love the electric guitar, but really the most important thing is you pick a kind of guitar that you want to play. If you like heavy rock and heavy metal and all that kind of stuff, then picking an acoustic guitar first is not going to be the answer for you. Similarly, if you like Joni Mitchell and finger-picking stuff and a whole bunch of acoustic stuff, don't go and buy, a pointy Ibanez guitar. It's pretty straightforward. You have to pick the guitar that is going to speak to you. Easy as that. There's no benefit to playing acoustic guitar first, as far as I'm concerned. Number 2, practicing with a metronome is boring and overrated. Now, when you're doing exercises like this, a metronome is really awesome for a number of reasons. The more time you spend playing in time, the better a musician you become. Also, it'll allow you to track your progress as you're going. So every single day when you practice, or every single time you practice, try and use a metronome because it allows you to measure your progress. One of the most frustrating things when you learn the guitar is you feel like you're never getting better. But if on Monday you did it at 60 beats a minute and on Wednesday you did it at 70 beats a minute, you have got better. Well done. Number 3, I don't need a practice routine. I just pick up the guitar and jam. No. Number 1, always do an exercise or a warm-up or a scale first. Not for long, 3-4 minutes, whatever, just to get your hand warmed up and your brain into the guitar. It means that, whatever you've been thinking about or doing just before you picked up the guitar, it'll be banished and you'll have to concentrate on what you're doing. You'll play the guitar better and you'll have a better practice session. Easy as that. Then, if you're learning a song, learn that song next, do the song next, and then for being a good student, you get to play all the stuff that you want to play after that. So, exercise, new thing, repertoire. And, in addition, make sure that you always practice on the same days. So like 4 o'clock on a Monday, it's guitar practice time. And if you miss that, you've got to try and make it up another time. The regularity of the practice is the thing that's going to help you progress. The harder you press, the better you play. No. So, for example, this is a G. Now, if I push harder, you can hear the sound, the tone goes up. It's because I'm playing out of tune, because I'm pressing so hard. Don't press hard. The whole aim actually is to press as lightly as you can so that you can get across the strings quickly. Oh, I've always played like this. Technique doesn't matter as long as you're comfortable. Also, no. Look, there's a lot of great guitar players who play with unusual technique. When people were probably watching Jimi Hendrix in the 60s, saw his thumb all the way over the top, they probably thought it's pretty weird, but it works for him. Sure, it works for him. But you can still have sort of a best practice approach to how you play the guitar. All the basic things like making sure you sit up straight, making sure that you've got this on the top of your right thigh and it's into your tummy, and you make your right arm over the top so that you're not holding the guitar with the left hand. Making sure with your left hand you're using the fingertips and you've got a nice subtle touch and you're using your fingertips there to get up and down the strings. All of those things do make a difference. I don't need to learn theory, man. Jimi Hendrix never knew any theory. Also wrong. If you know how the universe of music works, it allows you to play the music better. This really is something that drives me a bit mad. So please don't be afraid of theory. It's actually not very hard. If you can count to 8, you can do it. I've got a whole bunch of videos on the channel that you can check out to help you start to learn how it works. Yeah, I don't use my pinky. I don't really know what it's for. My other fingers are stronger anyway. Look, I get it. I was exactly the same when I first started learning the guitar. I learned all those things, Don't need my pinky there, but you see? Think of it this way, if you're not using your pinky, you're giving 25% of your finger skill, power, speed away. And my final one is, you only need a pentatonic if you play the guitar. Look, pentatonics are awesome. They are great. They fit really well over music and it's the sound of rock, etc., etc. But you are missing a trick. You are missing a trick with more melodic sounds. Now, I teach guitar. I've been teaching guitar a long time. I teach everybody Pentatonic First. It's really awesome and it's a great way of entering the world of impro. But the next thing I always teach is a major scale. So, and learn the interaction between a pentatonic and a major scale. And really, once you've learnt the pentatonics in all 5 positions, then all you need to do is add those 2 extra notes to make your major scale. And then you'll know major scales up and down the neck. It'll be great. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.